Hey everyone, it is Tanya. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build. Today I am building some townhouses in the world of San Sequoia, which is of course the new world that came with the Growing Together expansion pack. And we're building on this kind of long, narrow lot that is in between two streets, and I just felt like a regular house would look a little awkward here, so I was thinking about, what would fit this lot? And I was like, okay, either a community lot, maybe, or an apartment building or some townhouses. And I haven't done townhouses in a really long time. And I thought doing some like Craftsman inspired townhomes using the new items would be really nice and just be something different. So that is what we're doing here today. And I'm actually not sure if I'm going to just leave this as is or if we're going to tackle this like I did my apartment building series recently, because the inside of this house or this build is blank. I did supply floor plans as well as like built-in fixtures, like all of your kitchen supplies and your bathroom appliances and all of that. But I did not furnish the interior of this, but all of your wallpapers are there, the whole floor plan, everything's there, and there are 4 of these townhomes on this lot. So let me know if you would like to see another series on the channel where I slowly go through and decorate all of those as individual videos. I did that with apartments and that was really, really fun. But regardless, this will be uploaded to the gallery as a shell for you to move into and decorate each of the townhouses to your liking for whichever Sims you have in mind. So I really hope you will enjoy it. It is available right now on the Sims 4 gallery. You can find it under my EA ID, which is Gryphi. Gryphi. You can also find it under the hashtag #MissGryphi, and that information will also be in the description down below as well. So I decided to have them all be slightly different colors, and that was based on the new wallpapers and the new doors. So I particularly really like this yellow one. I think it is so pretty, and it was just really fun trying to come up with how to make this work. And at first I only had 2 of them, as you can see. I will be adding 2 more, and I thought they were going to be a separate building at first, but then I combined them all together into one long area, and it just looks so cute. There isn't much space for a backyard because I decided it would look nice to have like a driveway out front, and I put some fake cars there since we don't have real ones in The Sims 4. And then there's a very small backyard space, which you'll see here momentarily, but I think these are adorable and pretty realistic, so I was very excited to create these. But right now I'm just working on the back of the buildings. I actually swapped which side is the front and which is the back for better lighting, so I believe the thumbnail of these on the gallery is going to show the back of the buildings, but they're really similar in the back, so it's not too big of a deal. You'll still be able to obviously tell that this is the same building. The backs are pretty similar to the fronts, like I have the same sort of bump outs. But there is not an overhang on the top level like I have in the front over the garage. It's all equal and has those really beautiful big 3 wide windows. And I will be changing the colors over on the second building as well, so that we have 4 different colors in the windows that coordinate with them as closely as possible. Like I don't have the same color on everything. Some of them will have like a plain white instead. And I did consider this red one, but I just felt like it didn't fit in as well as I wanted it to. But I do really want to build something with red sometime soon, since it is a color I don't use that often. This one actually ends up being a beige, and then the accent color of the flowers ends up being a purple flower, which I thought was really pretty. And at this point I'm deleting all of the walls and figuring out how to make this one building so I could easily move it next to this one and combine them into one without having to manually move everything over. So that worked out really nicely. And this was able to be created into one big building instead of 2 separate ones. And I love it so much. Obviously, the back is not finished. All of these colors need to be changed and all of the windows, but we're figuring that out now. And you can kind of see how the back resembles the front, but we're adding on additional bump outs on the bottom level to add a little bit more dimension and obviously interior space as well. Apologies if you can hear noises in the background or my voice just suddenly fades out because I'm not facing the microphone anymore. My cat, his name is Rio, has decided that he is going to knock things over and dig into things and run around and just cause chaos in my office right now. And I'm trying not to get mad at him because today is his birthday, the day I'm recording this, the day I'm posting this. So If you'd like to wish Rio a happy 11th birthday in the comments, I think he'd appreciate that. He's trying to take over this video. So yeah, if you hear that, that is what that is. I'm trying so hard to finish this without him interrupting, but he keeps interrupting. So I've had to stop and start again so many different times. But anyway, on the outside of this build, I am now getting some cars to put in the driveways. They're somewhat coordinated to the color of the house. I have 2 white cars here, which obviously don't match the houses, but I think they will look nice. But I have a blue car for the blue house and a green one for the green house, and I think it's really cute. I also wanted to try and mimic the trees that I was seeing in this area, so I used a lot from Show Live Edit objects that came with growing together on this lot on the 2 sides to try and, you know, incorporate it into the space a little bit more. I really liked these palm trees. I thought that they were quite fun. So just grabbing some of those. I also end up getting some like low-lying bushes and flowers and just trying to make the space feel like it fits here, if that makes sense. It's not overly landscaped or anything like that. I was just trying to replicate it. You can see off lot slightly there are a bunch of rocks with the same flowers around them. So that's what I ended up using. I also love these yellow flowers that I have here. I think they are so pretty. And then we're moving to the back of the lot to fence off the very tiny yards that these homes have. Just enough space for them to like put out a table or something. I thought it was better than nothing, and it's definitely more space than I have outside where I currently live. I have a little balcony, so I thought that this was quite nice. And then just getting some shrubs around this space as well. Trying to make everything feel intentional and finished and all of that. And then we're heading inside to start figuring out the floor plan. Since I do have a step up, I have to have a step down on the 2 door spaces unless I wanted to have the whole interior up on a platform, which I decided against. I like having the full length of a short wall height anyway. Sometimes it's nice to have platforms in the interior when you're using medium or tall wall height, but I thought for here that that was the best way to do it. And then upstairs, I wanted to have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom. And at first I had the bathroom like right at the end in the front of the build, but I ended up, you can hear my cat right now. He's batting at some lights on my bookcase. But I ended up moving where the bathroom is in a little bit here, and I will show that whole process. But this is where I'm putting the kitchen in all of the houses. I think it looks super cute here. That little wall separating it and leaves plenty of space for a living area in these homes. There's also a little garage space. It's not big enough to fit a car, but since we don't have functional cars in The Sims, I thought that that was fine. You could turn that into another bedroom. It could be an office, skill building room. There's lots of possibilities there. So it's just an extra space for you to do whatever you'd like with. But yeah, I decided to kind of coordinate the colors in these spaces as well, where I grabbed the wall tile here that matches the front door or the exterior color of each home and put that in the kitchen. And I will be changing the floor tile as well in 2 of these to be more of a greenish bluish tone to match that as well. And then we will be going upstairs and changing around those bathrooms because they weren't going to be able to fit a shower tub combo. So I decided it would be better to do it this way. It makes the front bedroom a little bit of a weird shape, but I kind of like that. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's a nice little nook. You could put like a desk there or a closet. You have options. So then I am just adding all of the furniture into the bathrooms. They're all the same. I'm using all new stuff from Growing Together. I was thinking these bathrooms were renovated. Obviously, the kitchen has slightly older appliances, but I was thinking, and like counters and all of that. Well, old counters. The appliances are pretty new. I'm thinking the bathrooms were newly renovated, though. I liked the idea of that. And that's pretty much it for this build. Let me know if you'd like to see some more videos of me furnishing each of these townhomes. And I will see you all in the next one. I hope you enjoyed the screenshots. And if you liked this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and click that bell to be notified when I upload. Thank you so very much for watching. Enjoy those screenshots, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.